Oh, Susie, I love you so much. Not for long.
I'll kill you.
I'm making a game where you capture ghosts and unleash them on classmates to cause loads of insane drama. This is doing a week for an 11,000 person game competition. And yes, they will tar and feather anyone who fails. And I need that stress because I haven't been able to finish a game in 3 years. If I can't do this now, I'm going back to telemarketing. This project will push me to my absolute limit. This week, I will battle sleep deprivation, my mother, and genuine insanity. But if I can make something truly hilarious, I will break my 3-year game development curse. This is gonna be dope. So, originally, I was gonna do kind of a wet version of The Sims. Most Sims-type games are very cute and wholesome, so I was gonna do the exact opposite. But then, I took a shower. What if, instead of just talking to people like you do in The Sims, you possessed people with ghosts? Thank you, Larry the Shower Ghost, for the idea. Yup, I wouldn't be adding things. Your deadline is in a week. And why stop there? Let's add Pokemon. Here's the plan. You play as a community college student taking Paranormal Photography 101. Every day, you're assigned a new ghost to photograph. But here's the Pokemon twist. When you photograph a ghost, you capture them inside the photo like a Pokeball. This is doomed. Then, back in class, you can summon ghosts to your heart's content and ruin classmates' lives. How much time do we have left? Right away, I got the player moving, jumping, I gave him a camera, I gave him a photo gallery, and I added ghosts. Terrifying, I know. You can even name your ghost when you capture it. Gimbly Man is my uncle's maiden name. Wait, I'm like already almost done. Let's add a few new features. First, the game was too easy, like you couldn't lose. Let's add stealth. I made it so ghosts can hear you and see you. Sometimes they just run away, but sometimes they try to kill you. Side note, many of my community college classes were indeed life-threatening. This looks I'll make it look cool later. Also, if you're getting chased, it needed to feel awesome to run away, so I added sprinting and parkour. Or, I tried. And suddenly, it was 8 p.m. I was feeling so on top of things that I decided to go to bed early. The idea felt unique. For the first time in a long time, I felt like I was on track to finish something. I slept like a dog. Now, all that was left was the classroom. I hit the ground running. I found an awesome classroom by Mumlads28, got it in game, and populated it with some students. They seemed a little unemotional though, so I slapped a bunch of faces on them. Now, Chad can tell me how he feels. I got ghost possessions working, except classmates don't do anything when you possess them. So really, all I needed to do was simulate the classmates' emotional responses. How the f*** do you simulate an emotional response? Why'd you choose this project if you don't know how to make it? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Seems like poor planning. I retreated to my dark closet. Socrates? You there?
Yes, I'm here.
Socrates, how do you simulate emotions?
My young apprentice. An emotion is like a number. If you do something nice, the number goes up. If you do something mean, the number goes down.
That's, pretty stupid, Socrates. The killing spree was pretty good.
I'll kill you.
This whole thing is a mess, and it barely works. This is all gibberish. And suddenly, it was 1 a.m., things still didn't work, and I had work tomorrow. It felt like I would wake up, brush my teeth, and suddenly it was 9 p.m., and I was tired. I know I'm short on time, but you know how you can name ghosts? If you possess a classmate, now they get the ghost's name. Eh? Shout out Pure Polly for the awesome forest art. This morning I made some ghost and classmate art that is passable, especially Chad. I think it's done. Like, the whole game.
I don't understand which ghost I'm looking for. The walking speed is a little slow. That's it. The classroom stuff isn't funny. They just stand there and talk. They don't move. I want the scene to feel alive. I want animations. I don't have the time, money, or skill to make that many animations. The Sims does, but they have a humongous team. Maybe you picked wrong idea then. That night, I did not sleep. I booked a random Holiday Inn in Oregon. Why? I don't know. I just needed to get away from the Roomba. I checked in, drank my complimentary water bottle, and closed the blinds. Without any clear plan, I started adding more and more stuff to the classroom. I added gender preferences. I made some students prefer popular people. I added more faces. More dialogue. I tried to teach myself animation. I wasn't thinking, I was just adding stuff. The deadline for submissions was 11 p.m. I'd consumed nothing all day except for refills from the single plastic water bottle. At some point in the night, the characters gained consciousness. Monkey in my pants! Alaska is good topping. It was complete gibberish, but I did not write it.
It's alive!
Coleman?
Yep.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Your dad said you were talking to Socrates again.
Not that much, Mom.
You know that's a slippery slope.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you eat some food.
I will.
Goodbye, honey. I love you.
Love you too. Bye. I started levitating. Eventually, the computer disappeared. I could speak with my students directly.
Why did you make me, father?
To be funny. To be funny and weird.
How do you... funny?
I don't know. Wait. What time is it? I just sent whatever I had. I didn't even have time to play it. What did I just do? With great dread, I loaded the game. I'd made it worse. The animations were terrible. It was better yesterday. This felt worse than submitting nothing. I went to bed feeling like a failure and dreamt of being tarred and feathered by 11,000 people. I slept in. I called my old telemarketing boss. He said I could still have my job. I decided to check out some of the other submissions, and they were pretty dang cool. Wait, late submissions. You will have a 24-hour window after the deadline to fix last-minute bugs. Breaking your entire game is kind of a bug. I was a man possessed. For the first time, I made the game smaller. I removed the stuff from yesterday, and then I removed pretty much all the relationship simulation stuff total. I want the scene to feel alive. The scene's life, I realized, could just come from adding derpy physics. If a student gets infected with a happy ghost, they'll ask somebody out. There's a chance they get rejected. If they get a sad ghost, they fall on the floor, horribly depressed, and so do all their friends. And if they get infected by a hungry ghost, they murder. It wasn't the smartest system in the world, but I didn't need to be smart. That morning, the game had become a pure joy. I realized I didn't give it an official name. I called it School Spirit. The game's on itch.io right now, and the link's in the description of the video. Then, I ate the free Holiday Inn breakfast and drove home. For the first time in 3 years, I felt at peace. Movement could be tighter. I keep getting stuck on rocks.
Yeah, I know about that bug.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
Really?
Yeah, game still sucks though.
You're a real son of a...
If it's That's over.